Hi friends, and thank you for joining us on our Thursday TNT. Been a busy week so far, and we've got plenty to go through today. I think the theme of today might be visa overhauls, so we'll get to some big changes to the Thailand Elite in just a moment. But thank you to those people yesterday who told me I was a bit out of focus. Now, I think it's okay today, so apologies if that did cause you some sort of distress. Now, this is a bit of a follow-up from nationthailand.com. We're trying to find out what's going on with these suggested changes to visas. It started on the weekend when the new Prime Minister was in Phuket doing a bit of a quick tour. And the topic came up of changing some of the visas, extending the length of the visas and making it easier for some countries who are currently on the visa on arrival to have both extended visas and possibly visa waivers. So this story says Thailand plans visa overhaul to boost tourism, lure Chinese and Indians. And of course, they've picked a great picture there of a Chinese and Indian couple. The Foreign Ministry is set to overhaul the visa system to boost tourism revenue from Thailand's main markets, especially China and India. During the weekend, Russia was included with those three countries, but it seems to have disappeared off any reporting in recent days. And it says Thai tourism operators have complained that lengthy and sometimes costly visa application processes are deterring travellers from Thailand's top two overseas markets, China and India. More to say about that in a moment. Although the e-visa online application process is now available in 9 countries, notably China, the UK, France, the United States, South Korea, Canada, Norway, Sweden and Denmark, Thai operators say it needs to be streamlined as it's putting off Chinese tourists from visiting Thailand. And visitors from China accounted for about 28% of the 40 million pre-pandemic arrivals in 2019. So these apparently complex and expensive visa processes were in the system when they attracted 28% of those 40 million people arriving in 2019. Why has it suddenly now become a problem? Of course, it's not really the main problem. The problem for Chinese people is the Chinese economy, the problems of getting out of the country at the moment. It's more difficult than it used to be. There are problems in relation to perceived safety issues here in Thailand. And of course, there's just many fewer flights. So I think these are the problems. It's not a cost issue, so they might fiddle around with the extension or the cost or the application process. I really don't think it's going to attract many more Chinese. Maybe for the Indian market it might be more successful. And meanwhile, Indian tourists still have to pay the 2,000 baht for a 15-day visa on arrival, so talk that cost might be waived and that 15 days may be extended to 30, 60 or even 90 days. And not only for India but for other countries as well. And the visa overhaul will also extend to Thais living abroad. So it looks like they are really doing a full overhaul of some of the visa systems. So I think we're going to see some of this rolling out over the next few months. Which takes us to the big one. Now this was spoken about a couple of months ago when people were getting emails from the Thai Elite business. They buy these Thai Elite visas and they can stay for 5, 10 and 20 years at a time for a certain cost. And that's all been overhauled. Well, now we know what the new packages are. Let's have a bit of a wade through this. And PattayaNews.com does a good summary of what's going on. Thailand Privilege Card, that's the new name, marks 20th anniversary with grand revamp, unveils new brand logo. I'm really excited for that. Membership packages and exclusive luxury lifestyle perks. So let's just go through some of the preamble, some of it very fruity indeed. And Thailand Privilege Card has continued to grow consistently over the course of 20 years, generating revenue into the country exceeding 50 billion Thai baht with membership base of 31,500 members. Now, this is all preamble. We'll get to the actual packages in a moment, but I've just got to read these 2 paragraphs. The company is establishing new selling points that emphasise elevating privileges beyond boundaries under the concept more choices, more freedom. Additionally, they're expanding across primary, secondary and potential new markets. I'm really none the wiser so far. Maybe the next paragraph will help. The company is cultivating sustainable growth through the creation of an ecosystem in collaboration with partners across various tourism industries. This is set to elevate member services in all aspects to meet customer needs across dimensions. Well, I do apologise. That's about a minute that you'll never get back in your life, and you've learned absolutely nothing. Let's see if we can find out some more. The previous 8 membership card options have been phased out, making way for the new Thailand Privilege Card, and now available in 4 distinct packages. And with a deliberate emphasis on pivotal markets, namely China, Japan, the United States, the United Kingdom, Russia, and European Union nations. Well, after reading the packages, I don't really see how it's deliberately emphasising those what they describe as pivotal markets, except that they may be sending agents to those particular countries to get new members. I know you're waiting for the 4 packages. We'll get to there in just a moment. The company's targeting 4 main segments: frequent international visitors and affluent investors, workcation digital nomads, expats in Thailand, and retirees. The new benefits of the Thailand Privilege Card following the concept of more choices, more freedom. And then it says each membership category will accrue privilege points, enabling the redemption of exclusive privileges and extraordinary experiences. I'm not going to go into all those details. Suffice to say, I will put a link to this story in today's video description. Here we go with the memberships. Firstly, this is the top tier, and it's called Reserve. The membership fee is 5 million baht, and it'll have a membership duration of 20 years or more. And it says the Reserve membership is exclusively available through invitation and is limited to 100 individuals per year. I'm sure I'll just squeak in that 100 invited individuals. The next level is called Diamond. The membership fee is 2.5 million baht, a membership of 15 years. Then Platinum, the membership fee is 1.5 million, a membership duration of 10 years, and the cheapest one, noting that the cheapest Thailand Elite was by far the most popular. It used to cost 600,000 baht for a 5-year membership. Well, now the Gold membership fee is 900,000 baht with a membership duration of 5 years. So the bottom tier membership for the Thailand Elite, now called Thailand Privilege, is 900,000 baht. It's gone up 300,000 baht from the old fee. Pretty much what people expected. And more choices, more freedom introduces exclusive privileges to all card holders. These privileges encompass premium airport assistance services, exclusive lounge access at the airport on both arrival and departure, limousine transfers, and personal liaison services, 4 languages in English, Korean, Mandarin, and Japanese, with the potential for additional languages in the future. So a lot of those benefits seem to circulate around the airport and getting to and from the airport. And here's a photo of the Thai Privilege launch, and that looks like it's going to be the new logo. And it's great to see there that Agneta Folstag from ABBA is part of the new group at the Thailand Privilege Group. So there you go, a quick summary of the new Thailand Privilege Card. I'm sure a lot of us can't afford this, but there are 31,500 members already, so it's done very well, particularly over the past couple of years. Now, here's something we spoke of yesterday. I didn't give you any contact details, but this is Sean's 2nd annual charity birthday bash. So if you'd like to celebrate Sean's birthday, and that's Jay Lashak, by the way, Sean's assistant, standing next to him. Now, it's a charity event. It's raising money for Living Waters Phuket. It's going to be held on Saturday, the 7th of October. Starts at 5 Star Marine at Boat Lagoon in Phuket. And at 9 a.m, the guests will be treated to a snack-style Thai breakfast. 10 a.m, the boats are heading out from Boat Lagoon, and there's going to be dolphin spotting at Mayton Island, then heading to Coral Island for lunch, and about 3:30 jumping back on the boats, heading back to the 5 Star Marine Pier. And it's free. That's right, totally free. But all we ask is that you give a donation to Living Waters Phuket, and that's going to be entirely up to you. And here's how to book. There's a WhatsApp contact, so you can send a message on that, and also an email, which is more@fivestarmarinephuket.com. And I'll leave a link to that particular article, which gives you some more details of the itinerary, and you can make some bookings. There's a link in the description on this video. Our Thursday TNT, thanks for dropping in. We head to Bangkok now, and Nation Thailand reporting high voltage transformer explodes in the heart of Bangkok, injures 4. Now, let me tell you, when these transformers blow up, they really blow up. Sometimes they just make a hell of a loud noise. Other times they explode into flames. This one seems to have done both. There's some of the wreckage left after this particular transformer blew up. It says 4 people were injured after a high-voltage transformer exploded on Wireless Road in central Bangkok Wednesday morning. Police say the injured were motorcyclists who were caught in the traffic below or were parking their motorcycles near the transformer. It happened near the Wanit building on Wireless Road. And one of the injured was a motorcycle taxi driver who'd parked his motorcycle near the transformer. Fiery pieces of the transformer hit his face and body. Another victim was a garland vendor, and she dropped her garlands and ran for her life, although she was 8 months pregnant. So I don't really know why this particular transformer blew up. Some people say squirrels get in there and start squirming around in the mechanism, causing shortages, but when they go off, they really make a noise. Heading to Phuket now, sad story from Phuket-go.com. 50-year-old Australian jumps to his death at the Phuket airport. And an Australian man's fallen to his death from the 5th floor of the car parking area at the Phuket airport. 8:30, that must have been on Tuesday night. Other media report that it was the 6th floor, and it happened at the multi-storey car park at the airport, just behind the international terminal. The man's body was found adjacent to the motorcycle parking area. He's been named as Justin Beasley. And police allege that the 50-year-old man was seen tearing up Thai banknotes before allegedly jumping to his death. They explained to Thai media that the man had been to Thailand many times. His last visit was back in April, and the family are working with the local Australian Consulate General to make further arrangements. And as usual in these articles, some contact numbers there if people would like to contact the Samaritans, and there's some phone numbers there if you've got some sort of emotional distress or would like to speak to somebody. Heading to Pattaya now, and this story reported by the Radio Free Asia group. A Cambodian activist assaulted in a Thai beach town. An opposition party activist who's seeking asylum in Thailand said he was attacked in Pattaya by 4 men, the latest assault against a Cambodian activist in the neighbouring country. Vat Moni told Radio Free Asia that the attack on Tuesday happened as he was sitting on a motorbike. A white car pulled up and 4 men got out, began beating him. I was shouting for help and ran towards a crowd. Vat Moni, an official with the main opposition Candlelight Party, has been campaigning among Cambodian workers in Thailand to protest against the Prime Minister Hun Manet's newly formed government. He's also petitioned embassies in Bangkok to urge the Cambodian government to return to democracy. However, the Candlelight Party wasn't allowed to list candidates on ballots. The National Election Committee disqualified the party in May, citing inadequate paperwork and a decision that was widely criticised as politically motivated. And another activist who is seeking asylum in Thailand, Porna Chana, told RFA last week that he was struck in the face by 3 men who tried to drag him into a car at Rayong, about 60 kilometres east of Pattaya. So it looks like those Cambodian activists are not finding much safety here in Thailand at the moment. Heading to BangkokPost.com, space junk, beach debris fuels origin theories. And there's a piece of it. That's a piece found in Phang Nga, which is north of Phuket. Looks like a piece of the set design from Doctor Who. Let's see if we can find out more. 2 mysterious objects washed ashore in Phuket and Phang Nga on Wednesday, drawing wide attention from locals and tourists and sparking speculation as to their origins. One object was found on Karon Beach, and the object, apparently made from fiberglass, weighed about 100 kilograms, with cables attached to it. containing what looked like a serial number. It had cables and some foreign language written on it. It could be part of an ocean marker. It will be removed from the beach and kept for further inspection. And others speculated it could be space junk, such as debris from a rocket related to India's recent moon mission. A lot of speculation indeed. And in Phang Nga, another object resembling part of an aeroplane or spacecraft was found on Wednesday by locals at a beach in Takua Pa district. And that's the piece that was found on Coron Beach. Now, that's certainly a big piece of something. It looks to me more like a piece of like an aircraft fuselage or something. There you go, strange objects washing up on the beaches. One in Coron on Phuket and the other one at the Takua Pa beach in Phang Nga. That was reported by BangkokPost.com. Heading to ThaiPBSWorld.com now, and the Pheu Thai party leader quits. And Cholnan quit as the leader of the Pheu Thai party yesterday with immediate effect to keep his pre-election promise to resign if Pheu Thai were to partner with Palang Pracharat, United Thai Nation, or both in the formation of the government, also referred by him and others as the Uncle Parties. And speaking at a press conference yesterday, Cholanan said that since the party has achieved its goal of forming a coalition government of 11 parties, it was the right time for him to quit, as he'd pledged to do so during a debate on April 28th. He said that he had no regrets, nor does he harbour any grudges for having to quit, claiming that he'd done his job to the best of his ability since he was appointed the party leader back in 2011. And Cholnan said his resignation had nothing to do with his cabinet post or his status as party list MP. He was tipped to become the public health minister to succeed Anitin Charvirakun of the Bumjai Thai party. So it looks like the new prime minister is going to have to find somebody else to have to fill the important public health minister role. So Cholnan resigning as he promised. And heading to Sattahip now, just south of Pattaya. And this story reported in the PattayaNews.com. And Sattahip police arrest 52 teenagers holding villa party with illegal drugs and gambling. And a team of 30 police raided a pool villa yesterday afternoon. The police were notified from nearby residents that the party caused a public nuisance with loud songs, stopping residents from sleeping, because of course people sleep during the day, and many parked cars in the area blocking regular traffic and even residents' driveways. And there were in total 23 mostly luxury cars found parked nearby the villa. At the party, police found 52 teenagers of varying ages. Of those, 29 were male, 23 were female, and the teens were enjoying taking illegal drugs and playing high-low gambling, which is also illegal in Thailand. And before you jump on the comment section, yes, I'm aware that some people do work shift work and do sleep during the day. Sattahip police seized 7 guns and they found some ketamine. And due to being juveniles, however, their names were not released. And also in Pattaya, from the PattayaNews.com, Pattaya City vows to finish roadworks on Beach Road and the second road before the upcoming high season in October. And I think this probably goes under the heading of heard this before. And the Pattaya Deputy Mayor says they're going to expedite roadworks on Beach Road and Second Road to complete ahead of their scheduled completion dates in preparation for the upcoming high season in October. Different parts of the country have different times of the year when the high season starts. Usually, like in Phuket, it doesn't really start until December when the southwest monsoon settles down. But here saying the high season in Pattaya starts in, well, October. And along the second road, where the construction of the drainage system is continuing, the Deputy Mayor says he hopes the project will be completed by its deadline of September 20th. 3 more weeks to go. If it's not, the city will take action against the project contractor. So if you're an expat in Pattaya or visiting there, good luck with having those roadworks completed in the next month. And that brings us to an end of today's program. Please support the Living Waters Phuket Charity Bash if you are in Phuket at the time. Link in the description of today's video. Otherwise, big thanks to our sponsors, 5 Star Marine. I hope you have a fantastic Thursday, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow.